The CW is for sale! What? I mean, how could you part with that treasure trove? Yeah, well, in a story that shocks no one, apparently it's up for sale. So here's the story at Bounding into Comics with their headline: after embracing wokeness and seeing their ratings plummet across nearly all shows, the CW is for sale. So there's the Flash, Grant Gustin, he's like, what? And Ramon, yeah, he got out. He said, I'm done. He managed to escape. Oh, well. Anyway, let's read. The CW, the television network jointly owned by Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media. Both companies are in some amount of trouble. Yeah, they need some cash. Especially Viacom, CBS. But anyway, that's another story. Following the network's embrace of wokeness in nearly all of their shows, ratings and viewership plummeting. Yeah, and here's the best symbol, Batwoman, the probably the most extraordinarily bad shows ever produced. The only interest in it is how bizarre that it is, It's like, how does this keep going, But anyway, it was first reported by the Wall Street Journal that both Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media were exploring the option of selling the network. Joe Flint detailed AT&T's Warner Media and Viacom CBS Inc. are exploring a possible sale of a significant stake or all of the CW network, which they jointly own. According to people familiar with the show, Flint went on to write, among the suitors is Nexstar Media Group Inc., the nation's biggest broadcaster, and a large owner of affiliates of the network. The people close to the talk said. So apparently they're interested in it. So I guess that answers the question of who would buy this. But I don't know what the details would be. You just buy the equipment that they own? Because the shows are crap. The report was all but confirmed by CW boss Mark Pedowitz in a memo he sent to CW employees that was obtained by The Hollywood Reporter. In the memo, Pedowitz wrote, I'm sure you have seen the recent speculation in the press around the CW, so I wanted to take the opportunity to address this with you directly and share with you what we know. First, as many of you are aware, over the past year or so, this transformative time in our industry has led to a series of business, blah, 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 blah. Oh, everything's great. We're going to keep on doing a great show now that it's over. Or a great network, whatever. So, yeah, they're looking at opportunities of divesting of this and trying to make some cash off of it. But the thing about it is, so Nexstar, let's say Nexstar buys it, I guess they're buying the licensing fees as well to set up with the network to produce these shows that nobody watches. So oh boy. Anyway, Pedowitz's apparent confirmation of the original Wall Street Journal report comes as pretty much all of the CW scripted series have seen their ratings plummet. As TV series finale reports, Walker, their best series, and that's the most popular one they got, rather recently, but it's seen its viewership decline by almost 30% year over year. So, people checked it out in large numbers and then they faded away. I don't know. I've never watched it, so I couldn't tell you whether it's good or not. It might be. I don't know. Its average views per episode is currently 934,000, and it has a .12 rating in the 18 to 49 age demographic. Walker isn't the only series to see its ratings nosedive. The Flash dropped by over 12% year over year. All Americans in the show declined by 18%. Batwoman, whose ratings were already in the toilet, still declined by nearly 10%. I mean, it's like, how can it decline anymore? Legacies has seen an over 30% decline. Nancy Drew's ratings have dropped by nearly 30%, and Riverdale's have declined by over 35%. The only shows to see boosts in viewership in the current 2021 and 2022 season are DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Well, imagine that. A 25% increase. Huh, well, what's going on over there? I don't know. And Dynasty, this is the reboot soap opera, a 30% increase. Well, soap operas is what the channel can do. So, you might want to make more of those. However, DC's Legends of Tomorrow is still only averaging 522,000 viewers per episode, and Dynasty is averaging only 345,000. Well, okay, so there went that idea. And, you see the charts and whatnot. The decline of their show's ratings across the board is not isolated to this current season of television. Only 2 scripted shows in the 2020-2021 season did not see their ratings decline. Those shows were Tell Me a Story. Now, there's an idea. Might want to do that instead of just every episode being about you're stronger than you know. You are powerful. You've got this. Every episode, which was canceled. Oh, it's canceled. It averaged only 376,000 viewers per episode. Oh, no. And Wellington Paranormal, which averaged, I never heard of that one either, only 223,000. So the ratings didn't decline, but they weren't that great to begin with. So both of these were canceled, I guess. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not going to go through it. Yeah, so they didn't decrease, but then they didn't gain anything either. The constant decline was also seen during the 2019-2020 season. Only Whose Line Is It Anyway? And All Americans saw their viewership increase. So you can't really blame COVID. It's the product. Okay. So, gee, what do you make of this news? I guess Next Star, since they seem to be the only one interested, is going to get it. And I don't know why they want it, but they do, I guess. Or they just like, yeah, all right, we'll toss you a bone. But boy, are they probably going to get it at a discount. Because why would you want it, it didn't have to be this way. You go back to Arrow season 1 and you really got something. It's not quite on par with Netflix Daredevil, but it's, kind of close in some ways. And then it just, the parody that it became of itself. I don't know. And The Flash was a good show. There's a reason why it's the most popular of those, because it was good. And then it's just nothing but filler episodes, one after another. It's lazy plots, and if any plot at all, and it's just constant. You are beautiful. You're stronger than you know. You are powerful. Over and over again. Rinse, lather, repeat. Well, see what that gets you. Yeah. So anyway, there you are. CW is for sale, so if you're interested, they're looking for buyers, but I guess it's just this Next Star group. Yeah. Which, again, you're buying the licensing agreements, I suspect. Warner Brothers and Viacom. Yeah, 2 peas in a pod. Oh, well, there you go. CW for sale. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.